It is time for part 2 of Zelda 2. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. And oh my gosh, if I were living in this universe and suddenly this giant text appeared in the sky at night, I would be horrified. Hey, let's start up our file. Look at this. We got the goo up to level 4 offense, 4 magic, and 5 life. Sammy the Tanuki, Rogue Effect, Dagger. Welcome everybody. This game's great and so are you. Last we left off, we did the first palace. We got the candle because I'm a noob. Speedrunners will actually avoid getting the candle because it's unnecessary and it saves time to skip it. But then for the remainder of the game, like any cave they go in will be dark. And I don't want that for you. Let's, oh yeah, we also got the hammer. So let's GTFO and start hammering things, Nicholas D. It's hammering time. And the hammer you can use on the overworld to break open rocks. You can just break big old rock. This tiny little hammer that, like, is barely bigger than the size of my hand. If I hit the A button here, I can smash this boulder. I can also, get into a random encounter in the forest. Oh man, I one-shotted that guy. You can also break forests with the hammer. Is there a reason to do that? Well, we'll find out later, actually. Anyway, let's get some experience. Also, let's go into this town and get my life back, Avis. And Sirefly. Before we continue with some stuff. Zelda should get another RPG, says Rogue Effect. Yeah, you know what, Rogue Effect? I don't think there are enough Zeldas where you get experience and magic points and you level stuff up like my friend Ace's Skull 64 who has been leveling up his defense lately. Wait a second, there's a boulder in front of this cave? Let's go in here. Get stabbed. That enemy? Too low to the ground for me to hit it with a sword, so I gotta go past it. Thought I was pro there. I'm not doing very well right now. Oh my god, everybody. I was sneezing all day, and, like, I still feel really weak because of how often I've been sneezing today. Like, I would say... Oh, look at this. Somebody left a bodily organ in this cave. That's probably evidence of, like, a murder. But if we eat it, we gain that person's courage, and therefore we are more powerful. Anyway, Genevieve B, welcome. I'm guessing I sneezed probably like 200 times today. And every time I do it, like my abs tense up like I'm doing a crunch. So like, I'm like really jittery and I feel weak right now. But I at least have enough energy to stream. What is going on with my message, says Asus. Looks pretty normal to me. How violently do you sneeze? Well, Sirefly, I am a dad. Let's go back to town and see this lady who's like, why do you keep getting stabbed? Let me patch up your wounds here. She lives in this house, right? She ain't coming out? Why is she not coming out of the house? Okay, so I feel like I'm having, like, a weird experience here with Zelda 2. Because the way I remember this game is that the healer, the lady in red who heals you, and the lady in orange who fills up your magic will always come out of the house if you just wait in front of it. But for some reason, it's not happening here. Should probably increase the price for sneezes to, like, 69 each. Yeah, Rogue Effect? Yeah, give me $69 and I'll sneeze on stream. Don't mind me, I'm just doing very normal things. What can I do now that I have a hammer? I can go to the left and go to the next palace, but there's also a town over here, is there not? Let's go this way. I think I can get, like, the fire spell, or possibly even the downward thrust from this town. And I know you like to see me do some downward thrusts. I don't know. That's like an exercise, right? Hey, thanks for the 13.7 reps earlier today, by the way. To everyone who donated. If I get any money, I'll do some squats on stream. Hello! Alright, nobody come out of that house. It's Church Town. Yeah, you're kind of right. Please let me help you. Okay, she will restore my life. That's great. Is there someone else? No one is here, but a church bell will ring. Oh, yeah. Definitely no one in the church in that case. It's haunted! Genevieve B, I see you. Ask Error of Ruto about the palace. I will. I guess if I go back to that guy who says, I am Error, he might give me a hint now. What is this tiny little child? The island palace in the south has a raft. Yeah, this kid knows that because he's been to the island palace in the south. That kid is like a really brave adventurer. Did you see that? I stabbed the edge of this church. That means that's a platform that I can land on. Let's get up there. Yep. Okie, yeah, wow, Zelda NES. Welcome. Daniel F, classic game, one of my favorites. I think this one is underrated. A lot of Zelda fans don't like this one, Ken. How them eyes feeling? Oh, terrible. But now that you're here, they feel a lot better. This is an enemy. When you jump, press downward to stab. Thank you, brave warrior. Oh, look, I learned a new skill. Now I can do the thing that Zelda does in Smash Bros. When you use his down air. And it's like, probably one of the most useful things that you can acquire in the game. The kid who says Parappa Palace is west is a liar. Sammy the Tanuki. Here's the thing, though. Like, maybe the game is just oriented in such a way that north is down. I'm old. That's what she's like. I can give you magic. Thanks. Zelda learned how to pogo. I did. Andy R, welcome. Because it's one of the most hardest games of Zelda in the series. Is it? Is this the hardest one? Please, my daughter is sick. Help her. What do you do for that lady? I think you bring her a special medicine? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Always good to see your streams, Karma. How was your weekend? Yo, Andy R, it was pretty good. Genevieve B was here. Love when Karma does a Zelda. Hey, Jordy Pants, welcome. Let's do a Zelda today. In fact, I'm gonna go into this gross swamp. What's in this cave? Let's go into this gross cave before we go into the gross swamp, I feel like. Yo, there's just a party in here. Speaking of which, there was a really loud party down the street from us last night, and like, me and Genevieve B were thinking about crashing it. But then we were like, nah, let's go home and eat ice cream and play Balatro. Which was also a party. Those jumpy dudes give me 5. They got 5 on it. Karma, do you have any Halloween glasses? I have some sunglasses that would be appropriate for Halloween. Welcome in, everybody. This is my favorite Zelda because you can jump. Actually, wait, you can jump in a lot of Zeldas. It's just not like, like, you can jump in Ocarina of Time. There's just not, like, one dedicated button to it, you know? Ooh, a magic potion lives here. Somebody left a jug of wine. Dang it, I got run into. My god, what a move by KarmaJolt. Didn't get hit by a bird or a squid, everyone. Press the squid in the chat. Can the Octoroks breathe when they're submerged like that? Ninja Dog, what's going on? How do you beat the first cave? I'm sure you can do it. Which cave would be the first one? Isn't there like an extra life around here somewhere? Oh, and I might have to go into that cave that's to the south. And blocked by a rock. Kale Dragon. Oh, hey, Karma and chat. Hope y'all are having a good day/night. Hey, welcome. Ah, I didn't expect there to be anything in this. Let's, obviously shield so I can be a different color. And then go down this elevator. Alright, we're going left first. Whoa. The top of that, what do you call them? Column is crying. And sometimes their tears turn into adorable little blobs. That's a skeleton who tries to, jump my bones, so to speak. Get stabbed. Yeah, there are some flying face things that are very equivalent to, that are a lot much like, the Medusa heads in Castlevania. Okay, I need a key if I'm going left. Oh, I couldn't get up there? Hey, yeah, this is the downward stab, by the way, everyone. Everyone do the downward stab. It's the newest dance craze. Genevieve B, what? You behave. Karma's in the bone zone. Nicholas D? Yeah, too many skellies in here. The bone zone, aka the cemetery, right? Yo, Mido Palace. Is that the name of this, Oakley the Needle? Yeah, like, all these places have names, and you can learn them if you, speak with, like, every villager. Oh, I don't love the stream delay. I did not mean to pick up that magic either. That's okay. I'm doing great. Okay, everyone says this is the hardest Zelda, and I'm not making it look easy, but I'm still gonna beat this game. Yeah, let's bounce on this skeleton and get 50 points. The blobs are called bits and bots. Yo, Sammy the Tanuki, I love the way you used the nerd face emoji for that. Yes, they are. But they're also sometimes just called little blobby guys. Oh my god. Whoa! That dude was pro! Did you see how often he was dodging me? Is that guy okay, you think? Whoa! Hey, thanks for scrolling the screen far enough that I could get down. Yeah, get down with this. Not gonna lie, the 2D top-down Zelda games were a mistake, says Fum. And you know how we love mistakes on this channel. Hojo Jojo. Now this is pod racing. Yes, you can say that out of context anytime. Honestly, Breath of the Wild was harder than this game. Nicholas D, maybe you just weren't eating enough. Stuff your face every 30 seconds. The game. Are you going to be using a guide? 34 Life is Hell? Yes, and the guide will be my own videos from the last time I played this game. Game is difficult in that it definitely doesn't hold your hand. Well, here's the thing about that, Hojo Jojo. If a game held your hand while you were playing it, then you'd have one less hand to use the controller. That would make it harder, would it not? Think about that. I want you to really think about that. It would feel nice if it were holding my hand, but then I'd have to play the game like this, you know? And I'd have to hit the buttons like, well, hold on. Okay, well, I got that guy with one hand. I just used my chin, like I always do. Okay, so you know the secrets that make it much easier. Yeah, so the way to make this game easier is to not get distracted by cool people in the chat saying interesting things. Let's go over that. Ah, he jumped right when I was about to stab him. Well, good thing I'm, like, way over-leveled for this dungeon. Yo, an orange guy. Okay, so, like, I think the way the game wants you to fight those guys is, like, stab high and low whenever they move their shield. Oh my god. Why don't I, Okay, I fought that guy, like, normal, and it actually was way easier than I expected. Hold on, I can get this dude. Cole K, what's going on? KarmaJolt, love seeing you play this classic. Hey, love seeing you watch me play this classic. What do I mean by that? I'm gonna move my webcam because it's a little bit hiding some information on the screen, and then I'm gonna do this so that I am once again centered. My gosh, we love symmetry around here. Whoa, a potion? I didn't expect that. So I want to reiterate a trick that I did earlier. So, like, let's say I didn't have enough magic to cast the life spell, which I do not right now. I'm hitting the select button, it's not casting the life spell. What I could do is pick up this red potion to completely fill my magic meter up, then use the life spell, and I'll replenish some life, and that's great, and I'll be missing a lot of magic, but that's kind of worth it, right? I replenish my life. But what I could do instead is, before picking up this potion, I could have the life spell ready, and then, as my magic is filling up, I mash the select button. I've used the life spell. Now I have just as much life as I had earlier, but I have a lot more magic, as Cole K became a channel member and sent a KarmaJolt gift membership. Oh my gosh. Everyone put a lump of coal in the chat. Is there an emoji for that? Yo, Cole K, thank you so much. Cheating is right, Rogue Effect. Oops, I used the jump spell for demonstration purposes. So yeah, just an easy trick you can do to conserve magic, to gain more magic points out of your red potions. Hey, your content is always peak. Oh, so is my friend Cliff White. Get it? Because he's a Cliff? Hey, thank you so much, Cole K. In that case, let's put 12 on the to-go counter. Hey, we got 12 reps to go, everybody. Cole K became a channel member, and Mana Deadweight was gifted a KarmaJolt membership. Hey, thank you so much. No reason to kill these guys other than I feel like it, and they give you 50 experience, and now that I'm thinking about it, those are two pretty good reasons. I'm offense. I have attack level 4, and it still takes a long time to KO those dudes. But that's okay with me. I will KO them like it's F099. I'm playing Balatro, says Genevieve B. Yo, Genevieve B, I just did a run of that game. I actually got all the way past the 8th ante and I won the game with a hand size of 1, and I was playing a single card per hand. You low-key deserve more subs. Your content is great. I should tell my friends. Oh my gosh, Sammy the Tanuki, I would be honored. I worked out my legs 3 days ago and did calf raises. I can barely walk today. Cole K, like the other day, I did some lunges on screen, and like my booty is still kind of sore. Like the sides of it. The floor leveling on ALTTP was hell, bruh. You had to constantly shift worlds. Yeah, that game is garbage and it's bad. Did you Balatro with 1 card in hand? I did. I was just playing 1 card at a time. Hello. Also, when did the stream start? Tigray? Let me look. According to YouTube, 18 minutes and 45 seconds ago. That's not enough. Let's make it have started longer ago by continuing forward in time. What am I even saying? Yo, crazy blocks are falling from the sky here. I'm gonna skip that magic level up because I want to. Yeah, I ain't gotta explain nothing. Oh my gosh, it's a guy with red armor, which is the color of stronger armor. Do I have a key? That guy didn't need a key. He just busted through the door like he's the Kool-Aid man. I guess he is red. But he locked the door behind him or something. So I can't get through that keyhole. What dungeon is this? Simon D? It apparently is Maido Palace. It's the second dungeon. Did not get hit by a block. If those land on you, you get harmed. Did he use fairy? Hojo Jojo. Didn't look like it. I've had Breath of the Wild borrowed from a friend for a few years, said Ken. And didn't tell him I've been playing the Switch 2 upgraded version a few months now. I hate the Dark Knot. Same with the T. Yeah, the enemy is called Dark Nut, right? I see what that guy is trying to do there. Oh my god. That eye with the fire dropping out of it, that's how I felt earlier. Aha! You thought I was the pupil, but now I have become the master. If the Kool-Aid Man was real, says Avis P, in all caps, the glass would be 4 inches thick and he would weigh 1,200 plus pounds. Avis, yeah, also he would be like a giant animated glass pitcher of high fructose corn syrup. So, like, I don't know if your thing is the weirdest part about what he would be if he were alive. Oh. I am blocked by a wall over here. Oh my gosh, and by, like, a bunch of birds who are shooting at me. Did I miss a key somewhere? I must have. He thick, yes. 12,000. What did I say? I wanted to watch earlier, but I couldn't find the link. See what I did there? Guy, what? No, I have no idea what you're saying. If I jump on this, will I get a red potion out of it? No Kool-Aid for me. Guy, welcome. We love bad jokes on this channel. You're gonna fit right in. Did I say 1,200? Yeah, okay, 12,000. That makes it worse. Yeah, no power glove. So, like, I went to the left and got blocked by a key, did I not? I might not have gone, whatever this way is to the right. Bill Mozart says, never saw the Kool-Aid Man versus Macho Man episode of Death Battle? No. Eric D says, what up? I told my friends you're awesome from your videos. Yo, Eric D, I'll take it. Hey, appreciate you. 1,200? That's like almost 250,000, says Nicholas D. Listen, considering the numbers go all the way up to 1 billion, yeah, those are similar. Those are pretty close to each other, I would say, Nicholas D. I have forgotten where I've been. But I'll never forget where I came from. Wait, no, those are kind of the same. Hey, let's hydrate here, everybody. I like my Kool-Aid grape flavored and extra crunchy. Jordy Pants, like you frost it? Downward thrust is fun, says Guy. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take that out of context. I forgot what I remembered. Yeah, Koke, I forgot to remember things too. Wow. Ooh, that was calculated. I'll take the magic. I'll take the magic jar. So yeah, I heard every 6th enemy drops a drop, either a magic potion or a pea bag, a bag of pea. So that was like, what, 3 enemies since the last drop? Possibly 4. Maybe I can just find out here. That would be... maybe that was the 6th. Okay, so let's say that was the 6th. That other guy was 1. This is taking too long. 2. Narakus, how are you? 3. Did I go to the left here? I think I did, and I got a key, right? No, like it has way too much sugar. Sky, what's going on? Oof, this song is incredible. My love for Zelda will be my whole life. Yeah, I love that they use this song in Smash Bros. Melee for the very large stage. Okay, that did seem like, it does seem like every 6 enemies you get a drop. Who mentioned that earlier? Who said that? Who said that last time? Because that was some knowledge that I did not have. Yo, 100 people in the chat. That's pretty cool. But you know what else is cool? 102 people in the chat now. Yeah, okay, that's cooler. You know what else is cool? Smashing that like button and hitting that subscribe button, everybody. No, I'm glad you're here. Hey, thank you so much. My name is KarmaJolt. This game is Zelda II. The Adventure of Link. As if, like, all the other Zeldas are not a real adventure, or they don't feature Link, you know? Joe Mama. We all need to like. Hey, thanks. Thank you so much. Tigray says, I did mention the temple theme in the last stream. Hey. 102 people in the chat, 19 likes. SMH. Dandy? You don't have to S your H. Oh, look at that. 6th enemy has the drop. Bill Mozart says, I think this game is one of the earliest You Can Beat Video Games episodes. Yeah, we were just talking about that guy the other day. Actually, wait, that was earlier today, wasn't it? Yeah, love me some UCBVG. For those who don't know, my friend You Can Beat Video Games, that is you with a U, the letter U, does some of the best retro gaming content on all of YouTube that I, like, ever seen. He reached out to me a while back, a long time ago, like years ago, and had me featured on his Castlevania video. He featured me and Tiny Cat, now that I'm thinking about it. I ain't jumping up there. That's gotta be scary for speedrunners. Is jumping up onto a ledge when, like, the little blobby dude is just kind of hanging out there. And can randomly just bump into you while you're jumping and knock you into the larva. It's actually magma? It's not. Yo, thanks for being here, everybody. Yo, Sasser, I still haven't beaten it. Tried several times, gotten all the way to the Grand Palace, but have rage quit every time. Oh, yeah. It's freaking hard if you don't have a map. I'll tell you that. Magma larvae, yes. Larvae? Would that be the plural of larva? How do you pronounce that? Or is it larvae? I've only ever read it. Never heard it out loud. When was the beanie phase, says Naraku's Demon. Oh yeah, when I had long hair, I used to wear hats all the time. That wasn't that long ago. Seraph Knight. I couldn't beat it until I made a map as I went. Yep. There is one trick that I will be showing off at some point in the final dungeon, aka the Fungeon. That is pretty difficult to pull off, but it skips a good portion of the map and, like, simplifies the routing. And I think if you can pull it off quickly, then it's actually, like, the fastest way to beat that dungeon, and maybe TAS runs do that particular route, but I could be wrong. Oh, he jumped. He bounced. Okay, now I have a key. Yeah, so earlier there was a villager that was like, there's a handy glove in the... And I probably, she said the name of the palace. Mido Palace. And yeah, this glove is handy, even though it doesn't have the correct number of fingers. And the glove does not fit. Like it's the OJ trial or something. But that's the actual name of the glove, is the Handy Glove, which is weird, because, like, in future games, they have a similar item that makes you strong, and they just call it the Power Glove. But now that I have the Handy Glove, I can break bricks like I'm a karate-man. Now I'm playing with power is right, guy. Yeah, Power Glove found. Good stuff. Slimekin. Looks like Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah, except I can just stab blocks, you know? Power Glove, Titan's Mitt. Yes. Yeah, like pretty much in every other Zelda game, if you get a glove that makes you stronger, they call it the Power Glove. And I can see that, like, maybe this one's different because it doesn't help you lift rocks. And instead, it helps you smash blocks, which rhymes. But I think the Handy Glove is just a bad name because it is very dumb. Yo, that guy is just dropping fire all over like he had Taco Bell. What a block. And now I'll smash a block. Like you'll smash that like button, everybody. Thank you for helping me with the YouTube metrics. Yeah, I don't need to be like an obnoxious YouTube guy, but like YouTube really does reward me if people click the freaking thing, you know? Double tap that screen if you're on mobile. I can't help but sound like Gary Oak every time I ask people to do the YouTube stuff. Play-Doh Maker! It's technically better than the ill-named footy shoes. I don't know, I like those ones. The footy shoes, which give you the power to walk over Legos. Smell you later, loser. Yeah. I bet you don't even have any badges. That's Gary Oak. Shoutouts to the GOAT. The real world champ. I'm gonna dodge these bolas? Like, what is he even throwing there? Yo, Nicholas D with the cool 20 Swedish krona. And I reward you for stuff. Nicholas D, we're a fan of stuff on this channel. Yeah. Everyone put a D in the chat for Nicholas D. Yo, we got 14 reps to go, everybody. Thank you so much. N64 King 3, I see you. I got a button for walking over a Lego pit at a con, says Eric D. I think you gotta elaborate a little bit. Yo, Toddley76, haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome. McBill, thank you for the Ds. Ooh, a bag of pee. I might just be like on my way out of the dungeon now here. If the boss is coming up here, then I may have miscalculated a lot. Lucky pee bag. Okay, so I actually never knew that about the 6th enemy dropping a pee bag. So I think from now on, what I should do is try to, like, when I see a big enemy coming up, I'm yet again missing a key. When I see a big enemy coming up, I should make him the 6th enemy that I kill. Whoops. Oh my gosh, that guy died. Guess I gotta go back. You should level up your lockpicking. Nah. So that, like, maybe, well, I guess, okay, so I guess the thing would be, if I kill a big enemy as the 6th kill, there's a chance he'll drop a pee bag, which would give me more experience than they normally give you. Because, like, if you kill someone who gives you 100 experience, he's not going to drop a pee bag that gives you 50 or 100 experience. He's going to give you, like, 200, right? But there's also a chance that he just drops you a red jar. Of magic, that is. Okay, so I went, like, every wrong direction first. I guessed incorrectly every time. This guy throwing stuff. Okay, the key was right there. I should have heard where it was. Using my key sonar or something. Just watched You Can Beat Video Games on Battletoads. I remember that one. Whoops, should have been looking. Hiya. It was in the last place you looked. No, Rogue Effect, watch. I'm gonna look one more place. Is it in this skull, you think? Diego M. I love how the Nintendo helpline basically told people who called in, did you max out all your stats? Get good, I guess. I never called the Nintendo hotline. Should I have? Hammer, bro. Guy, I will. Wait, what? Well, I mean, if we get 50 bucks, I'll do a shot. How about that? And I will be the hammered bro. Yo, here's a dumb thing that you can do for no reason. Boom! There was a red jar in there, everyone. I didn't mean to take a snapshot, but also I didn't know that existed. Let's max out that life. And by the way, that sound effect that you heard there, that's also used in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. That red jar is always there. Yo, N64 King 3, I maybe knew that at one point in my life, but was actually genuinely surprised to find it. Because I was just thinking, like, oh yeah, sometimes you could find pee bags down there, but they're, like, visible, right? I like things that are visible. Maybe I would like things that are invisible, but, like, I don't know. I don't see them. Can't see what they look like. And obviously I choose what I like based on how it looks. I'll shut up. Dandy! Love is invisible. Do you like that? No, I love it, Dandy. My gosh. What's this guy's name? I think his name is Helmet Head. Have zero clue why. That's 2 bosses in a row who are named something that whose names have to do with their head. I could have used, like, the shield spell. Oh my gosh, I'm getting moided here. Am I not hitting him? Okay. Alright, everything died. Boom, got the key. With a sliver of health, and oh boy, I'm gonna get a big old level up here. Yeah, I'm gonna get 1,502 experience here after playing very poorly on that boss. GG, thank you, N64 King 3. This will get me an attack level up? Hell yeah, dude. People literally, yeah, speedrun blindfolded Punch-Out. I want to say there's like a extra life somewhere around here, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I need this. I called the Nintendo hotline one time, says Bill M. And they helped us get proper cleaners for our system back in the day. Hold on, this is tricky. Okay. If I recall, it was something you had to pay for that got tacked onto the phone bill. Interesting. Dark Zoma, what's going on? I see that your icon is Mega Man, but your name is from Dragon Warrior 3? Nintendo should give this game a remake. Yeah, or at least like they should employ all of the like the ROM hackers and fans who have made fan projects of this game. Like, you know how Nintendo is like, anytime someone makes something with their IP, they'll be like, cease and desist. But like, the one time Sega was like, hey, we're actually gonna hire some of the ROM hacking community who have made really good projects out of the Sega games. We're gonna hire them to make Sonic Mania. It was literally the best Sonic game ever made. Like, not even close. Bap. I was wondering if I hammered this forest tile, then got into a battle on the hammered forest tile, would it still count as forest? Anyway, let's go up here. I think I have to go into that cave. Bop. Christian Whitehead Goat, says Oakley. Yeah, was that his name? That was dumb of me. But, like, so is the rest of the stream, so you're welcome. At this point, like, I'm so over-leveled that, like, I can just tank hits like a boss. Or like a goat. Well, this guy throws axes, and it's unpleasant at best. Or it ain't no thing, it's a piece of cake. Ah, dang it, he had a brother. Or a sister? Ooh, look at this. So first of all, let's get my life back in order. Secondly, let's, Kool-Aid! Do you think it's actually just this lava in a jar, Play-Doh Maker? You really are. I was wondering how you were so quick, says Seraph Knight. Me? Quick? I don't know what you're talking about. Bah. Okay, there I had a good play. Gosh dang it. There I had a good play too. Ah, okay, so that is the thingy that I need for the lady in the town. You remember. She was like, help my daughter. I could get her some hooch. Help my daughter. She's having a party for her 21st birthday. I got you, girl. David G, what's going on? Will we or DS be the next NSO emulator? That'd be sick. Either way. Sun Furious says, do you know Cookie Run Kingdom? I don't. Should I? Hey, let me help you out. I will fix your broken leg. Oh, thanks, lady. She's like a doctor. No one is here. But... oh yeah, this guy's set to go find Error. Maybe let's go talk to Error now, right? Ellipse Orange. Bless my Pokemon packs. I'm opening up Prismatic Evos. Good luck with the game, my guy. Yo, Ellipse Orange, I know nothing about Pokemon cards, but I do know about opening packs because I played too many trading card games like Star Wars and Dragon Ball Z when I was younger. So I hope you get those foil rares and those big money cards, the URs, because you are great. UR stands for ultra rare, for those who don't know. Hello, says this lady.
Hello.
Like the way Balloon Boy says it in FNAF. Why is there, like, a building here on the side of the screen? There's, like, a tunnel that leads you to the next part of town. Why is that necessary? Get ultra rare coffee. Speaking of which, the water of life, as some people call it. Quick, come with me. Yeah, it's just coffee. Like this girl's like, I'm 4 hours into a 12-hour double shift. 12 hours wouldn't be a double shift. I'm 4 hours into a 16-hour double shift. I need that water of life, aka coffee. This is her daughter? This magic word will give you power. Fairy. And now I can be a baddie, Realm Surfer. There's an extra life around that Kool-Aid cave. And down from the bridge west of King's Tomb. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. Oakley the Needle. Robert L., welcome. Who here has ever pulled an ultra rare in a pack for like any sort of trading card game? Is this the only Zelda game with a down stab? David G, like aside from the Smash Bros games that get it from this game. I don't know. You have to be able to do this in Breath of the Wild, right? Can you downward stab? Hello, young fellow. Yo, sick rhymes. Sorry, I know nothing. Sorry, I know nothing. I'm gonna keep bothering this lady. Sometimes villagers will turn into bats, but I guess she does not do that. Okay, let's go back and talk to Error. I have an idea of where I'm supposed to go now, but I want to know how you're supposed to know. I got a factory new op skin in CSGO from my first crate, but I guess that's not a card. Rogue Effect, tell me about that. I don't know actually what that means. Sorry, I know nothing, she says. This is honestly my favorite line of dialogue. Hey, I know I'm like an NPC, but like they didn't program me with anything helpful to say. I apologize. Sorry, I know nothing. Welcome to Raru. Home of the Raru Raiders. Zelda Bowl champions. 3 years in a row. Errors in Ruto. Okay, thank you, Oakley the Needle. Wilbur D, thank you for the trophy, but we already rescued the trophy from the cave up north. This is the only Zelda game where Link talks. He does say something later, right, Robert L? We'll get to that in a second. But hey, we got the fairy spell, which I won't explain. Town of Ruto. Alright, let's do it. Hey, don't talk to Error! Alright, and this lady will refill my magic. Which I see now was 100% filled. This guy looks like Error. South of King's Tomb in Mido is a tunnel. Okay, so until you talk to the dude in whatever town I was just in who says, talk to my friend Error in Ruto. If you talk to Error before that, he's like, I am Error. That's just all he says. I am Error. That's all he says. But then you talk to his friend who's like, oh, talk to Error. You go back and talk to Error, and then he's like, ah, alright, I got a hint for you. I know you're playing a video game and stuff. I'll help you out. Alright, Zelda 2, love this game. Yo, Oxy Montana, welcome. Okay. When CSGO added those gambling boxes with weapon skins, the one I pulled is worth $900 at the moment. Can you sell that, Rogue Effects? That's insane. What was this town, by the way? I actually don't know. Harbor Town of Mido, okay. Yeah, for those who don't know, all of the towns in this game are named after sages and or characters from Ocarina of Time. Mido is the super obnoxious fairy kid who prevents you from leaving Kokiri Forest until you have a sword and shield. Indie Gamer Retro, I'd rather Link not speak than give him that kind of whiny voice from the old animated series. Well, excuse me, princess. Dobrado! I didn't know there were random encounters in this game. Yeah, semi-random. Make that bag, Rogue. Yes, make a bag. Big old sack. Yeah, so, desert, not only is it like a particularly harsh climate, but there's just like balls flying everywhere. I wonder which one is King's Tomb. Hey lady, can you tell me? This is King's Tomb. I told him it was King's Tomb. So yeah, south of King's Tomb, there's a tunnel. Oh no. Yeah, real bad random encounters around here. With the flying eyeballs and the big old axe dude. Whoa! This is a tunnel? Damn, that enemy got fudged up. Oh my gosh. Well, let's get some life back, I guess. Ah, yes, and you can't go this way unless you have the fairy spell, which when you use it, turns you into a fairy, and you start making this obnoxious noise. I guess that's Link screaming because he, like, can't handle being in a different form, and he's got, like, body dysmorphia, being like, ah, what is happening right now? But, like, I don't know, he instantly knows how to use his wings and fly. Maybe he's been a fairy before. Maybe he's been a fairy this whole time. They do call him a fairy boy, right? That's fairly clever, thank you. Wait, does the fairy have a crown? Rogue Effects? Wouldn't you? Hey, speaking of which, let's do 14 squats, because Link leveled up. So I will too. Thank you so much for the donations, everybody. We're doing 14 squats. We got 40 pounds of weight. So let's do it. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 8. Thanks for the money, everyone. I did my 14s as Martinez. I wish I was an obnoxious fairy, says Jordy Pants. Jordy Pants, I'm sure you can learn to be obnoxious. We did 27.7 reps today. Guess I'm gonna use your streams to work out more. Heck yeah, Martinez. Always appreciate... Ooh, what's this crazy thing? I always appreciate when people work out with me on stream. Didn't see that giant sandworm enemy right in front of me. Mike Hang, what's going on? Excuse me, this is where I level up, says Seraph Knight. Why be fairy when you can be pants? Look, there are pros and cons to both. I guess. Sorry, didn't know that was occupied. I definitely messed that up. 100 points. Well, I'm plenty obnoxious, just not a fairy. Shorty Pants, I was trying to imply that you were. It was a compliment. Whoa! Oh, this guy chucks the maces. So he... Okay, he's got a similar movement pattern to the guy that throws the bolas, or whatever they are. But he throws unblockable items. Whoa! I fell down. But Tiny Cat jumped up. Tiny Cat? I have like 2 health and you're in front of the monitor. Alright, Tiny Cat. If you're gonna block the monitor, at least cheese for the camera to get those donos. Tint Car is right, Quick Guns. Fairy Spell can glitch through key doors, I believe. Oakley the Needle, not a glitch. That is a feature. That is a feature of the Fairy Spell, and yeah, we will be doing that later. Cute Tiny Cat. Eric D? Yeah. He is an obnoxious fairy, I would say. Whoa, what happened to that guy? Did I just miss? Did I, like, aim right through him? Yeah, sometimes these guys will, when they spawn in from the side, they sort of, like, zip up through these blocks. But look, I'll trap this dude. Oh my god. I'm gonna have, like, a whole menagerie of enemies here. Take that, jackals. What are those things called? When I was younger, I thought those were the parappas. Like, oh, Parappa Palace. It's filled with these guys, so that must be why it's called that, because these guys are called parappas. Could have been bad. Not really. I would have lost a life, which is not a big deal at this point. You can't blow out the flames. Ooh, we got a catquake, everybody. Tiny Cat is on my desk and doing the scritchies. Hiya! Does this get me there? Yeah, look at that! Whoa, a key stuck in that block, and I can somehow see that from my vantage point. Ah, shoot. That guy has, like, boomerang maces. Oh, I can bounce on him. Well, not if he jumps really high. Excellent strategy from KarmaJolt. I'm very low on resources now. But I have a key. Sears, how are you? Good evening/morning, everyone. Is Parappa the Rapper the boss in it? Yeah, you got a kick punch chop, Indie Gamer Retro. They're called Wosu. The castle has them up the wazoo. Play-Doh maker? It took me a second to get what you were saying. Oh, look, an enemy who I hate. Actually, I think if you just, like, jump over this guy, he's like, where did he go? My job's done. Job's done. Like he's from Warcraft. I didn't think I would survive that. Zelda can jump a height of 3. This guy's gonna try to jump on me over here. Alright, I'm pro. Should I fight that guy? Yeah, let's do it. What's he gonna do? Hit me? Oh, baby. 200 points for that. You rock, and I love your vids, dude, says Lord Joe King. Hey, thank you so much for showing up. Appreciate you. Oh, this is a very difficult jump to make if you don't have any magic. Can you make this? Oh, you can. Okay. Outside? Oh my gosh, we're in the courtyard of the palace? Hopefully I get some health back. That would be a huge health. God, that was the dumbest joke I've ever made. No, it's not. It's not even the 10th dumbest joke I've ever made. Just use Gust of Wind Dance. Nicholas D, I will. But that's hard to pull off. Love this game, says Thermal Oxide. I hate this game. I love this game. I hate this game. I'm great at this game. I suck at this game. Zelda 2. Yo, those are some sick rhymes. Beeping is almost in time with the music. All right, I think I fixed it. I guess you can change the rhythm depending on when you pause. Bye. This game is actually awesome. I think you are right. Do I want to go... Speaking of you are right, let's go left. A little bit of magic. Oops. A little bit of Monica. The goo has 2 lives. Oh, I did get my health back. Okay. Blocked. Like my relatives on Facebook. Now, if I had the upward thrust, I could break these blocks up here, but I think you can do it anyway if you get like a really good angle on them. Or if you get like a weird jump, maybe you can. Let's go this way. I'm gonna go left at this elevator. Do I have another key? Yeah, I've got 2. Take that, Wozu. I know your name now. Mambo number 5. You're welcome, everybody. See ya. Wow, this is obnoxious. Hey, I got an idea. Nope. I made the same sound as Zelda did. I was like, oop. And he said that when he got hit. Why am I messing around? This game needs an official remake, says Ihada Capo. We were just talking about that. I would play it. Ooh, I would also stretch my shoulders out a little bit. Let's go to the right, I guess. No, let's explore all of this before I use that other key. Well, let's go to the right. Blast Raid! Are we live with the one and only KarmaJolt? We are, as a matter of fact. Welcome. Left is always right, making right the only one left. Oakley the Needle? Sound logic. Everyone put the needle in the chat? Is there a needle emoji? There might be like a syringe. Right into left. Yeah, like you're using the death card in Cilantro. In Balatro. It ruined. That knight was like trapped on this little island because he definitely can't jump over that gap. And he was like trapped here for the rest of his life. And he's like the first person that encountered him, instead of being like, oh my god, thank you, can you please save me? He's like, I will attack. Bro, I could have helped you out of this castle. AQ, there it is, A. Genevieve B, what? What? Genevieve B. Why did this game get so much hate, says Rithella. I don't know. I never played it, but whenever I see it, it looks really solid. It's a fun game. I think maybe it gets a lot of hate because, like, it ruined the kids. Oh, this guy is the worst. This guy's name is Charles, I believe. Or maybe it's Darknut. Whoa. Buttons weren't doing great. Karma making it look easy. I died right when you said that. Let's use the shield ability here. Let's maybe think about what we're doing. I'm just gonna fight this guy like a moron. Damn, he took a ton of hits. Only 150 points for that? The red one gives you more, right? No, red one gives you 100. No way, I remember watching you, says Astro. When was that? Welcome back. All right, let's take a gamble here. No, that guy doesn't give me a red potion. Karma rules, says Harry Knuckles. Ah, thank you. How did that species survive for so long? That blob faked me out, and I died because of it. Let's continue. I think this brings me all the freaking way back, everyone. Yeah, okay, that's... Juked by a slime is right, Danny009. Nicholas D, yeah, did you see that? The little blobby blob scared me and I slipped into the magma. It's lava. Vixen, ah yes, 0.7 of a rep. Everyone all the time asks me, how is that possible? How do you do 0.7 of a rep? And it's like, just instead of doing 1, do 70%. Is that a full restart, Jesse Jones? Yeah, let's just start the game over. By the way, you can pause on the overworld. I didn't mention that. I resurrected as a slime, then killed the hero. Rogue effect? Is that from something? You're putting it in quotes. Whoa! We fell. Damn, that guy got messed up. I'm playing the fan-made PC port, says Sammy the Tanuki. I heard so many good things about that. That I want to try it someday. Tiny Cat, how are you sleeping when I'm so loud? 50 bucks from that guy, alright. I don't have to stop and fight this guy, but he threw a banana at me, so like... What kind of punk would I be if I walked away from him like, hey man, don't do that? No, I gotta hold my ground. Ooh, money! And by that, I mean magic powder. I really like that I may be somewhat responsible for the .xx reps. Yeah, Sears, I think you popularized it. Sears loves to donate like $2.69, for example, to make me do extra math. Let's read some comments. Slimes are playing mind games. Yeah, and they won. Any other day, I'd be on top of my game, but today, oh boy. Very low brain power from me today. Tiny Cat is right, Simon D. What? He jumped on me like a Mario brother. Dang, that guy hurts. I guess he's in like a... Gosh, everyone trying to jump on me. Yeah, you sneezed it all out. Genevieve B? I did. I was like, oh my god, after that F-Zero stream, I was like shaking and sweating. But I feel like okay now, just like super drained. Okay, still have the treasure, still have the handy glove, I can break blocks. Wait, that was from the last palace. I still have the raft, which I can use in the overworld. In Echoes of Wisdom, Darknut is my favorite summon. That game was kind of good, Eric D. That was a fun one. The one where you play as Link, finally. I messed that guy up a little bit. I would also pretend to be sick to get Jen to leave. Nicholas D, but actually Genevieve B takes care of me real good when I'm actually sick, you know? She was so helpful today. She was like, you, like, lie down and I will bring you snack. Did you play Kirby? Radit Bro 2? I've been playing a lot of Kirby's Dream Course lately. We can get back to that game at some point. Wait, let's fight this guy. Oh, good. Someone to fight. I love how excited they get to see me. What snacks do you get? Cheez-Its. Among other things. And she's like, you sit and rest. I will play Balatro. And I'm like, cool. I will try to watch with my eyes closed. Did I go this way? How many SNES minigames are left? So I gotta finish... Kirby's Dream Course, and then we've got Star Fox 2. Let's use a life spell. And then Super Ghouls and Ghosts. So probably the second hardest game on the machine. Every time I hear the name Link, I think of Encino Man. There's no way you hear the name Link and don't immediately think of this franchise, Blast Raid. I don't believe it. Maybe Rhett and Link. Do I have a key? I do. Super Ghouls. You are a Super Ghoul in my book. Tommy Smith. Outside where you got the key, there was a place to use the fairy spell. I already forgot the layout of this dungeon. When you say a place to use the fairy spell, I mean, I can use it pretty much anywhere. Ooh, money. I don't know why I tried to block that, knowing full well I could not. Is Good Mythical Morning still running? Yeah, apparently. I'm not like a huge fan, but every now and then, you know. Top floor all the way to the right. And what do I get from it, Tommy Smith? I actually don't remember that. I actually don't want to fight that blue guy. He's gonna run away from him, I think. Ooh, but there's pee in that bag! Can I do it, you think? You can block the swords. Oh, but then he'll do like 1,000 blades like he's Jonathan and Charlotte. Yeah, he started to light me up there. So yeah, maybe... Oh look, that's a lot of experience. Let's do it. Okay, that time he didn't hit me. Good thing I used the shield spell, right? I love the way Link throws his sword. Swings his sword like he's throwing a baseball. Yeah, a weird wind-up. You're right, I never really thought of it that way, but like, that's... Like, it's weird that he just stabs it with his full force, you know? He doesn't swing it. He kind of throws it forward. Maybe that's how you get the little blade, the beam to come out. Oop! Alright, made it. When you break a block, it sounds like it's saying, come on. Dang it. Alright, I'm gonna get a bad level up here, but... What's this boss? Is it the horse guy? The guy on a horse? Yeah, this dude. Official cannon sword beam now. Sword beam cannon. Yes, special sword cannon. Like he's Piccolo. So apparently, in the Japanese version of this game, this music has an even shorter loop. Let's, shield. Got him! Yeah, I, didn't plan this level up very well. Am I soft-locked or something? What just happened here? Did he drop a key off screen that I was supposed to grab? What? No key spawn? Says Oakley the Needle. Uh-oh. Man, that would be a huge problem if I weren't playing on Nintendo Switch. So I might actually have to rewind and cheat, everyone. But did he just, like... Okay, it sounded like he dropped something. And he was supposed to drop it on screen. He explodes like normal here. Oh. Yeah, okay, so the key drops from the ceiling every time you beat a boss. But I guess it didn't do that if... It doesn't do that if you kill him off screen? Is that a thing? I didn't know about that. Fake gamer confirmed that. Yeah, I didn't know about it, Sears. I must be a fake gamer. Ah, we found a wild glitch. Wild glitch appears, everybody. That's a short, says Nicholas D. Oakley, you're right. I guess. You know what? Let's save the level up. Yeah, and every time you defeat a castle, it turns into like a regular old rock like this, like a mountain tile. But if you defeat a dungeon without grabbing the treasure, it does not do that. So you can go back in there and grab the treasure. Tiny cat? Catquake. My last revenge, I cast Soft Lock. Play-Doh Maker? Well played. Well, if I'm gonna be soft-locked anywhere, I'm glad it's in a room of 71 people in the chat. With all of you goons. Yeah, I think it didn't count as a kill if it's off-screen. Eric D. Triple kill. Triple kill. Yo, 59 likes? Hey, Sears. Thank you for giving me 59 likes. Everyone put the Z in the chat for Sears. Dominating the like count. Dang it. These guys steal experience, which is stupid and dumb. Okay, what now? Let's go to the town. Get our health back. 71 is pretty good. Everyone loves the adventure of Luigi. Yo, Xerxes, you're right. Was I supposed to go in there with her? Lady, stop closing the door on me. Oh my gosh. Please, let me help you. What? Welcome, E-Man. Did you know if you double tap the screen, you will tell all your friends that karma is great? Hey, that's true, Rodella. That happens. Cordero C says, my favorite Zelda. Hey, welcome. Can we walk in through the window and be called a fake gamer anytime soon? What? Blue Dragon says, this is my favorite game. This is my favorite... Your favorite game. What? Hey, now that we have a raft, we can leave, which is one of my favorite things to do. And, man, we ended up on the other side of the continent where there are not even any paths. There's like no civilization over here or nothing. That's crazy. Bunch of bugs though. Zelda, Dawn? Hardly knew her. These guys are only vulnerable when they open their eyes. It's kind of like that that one thing in Doctor Whom, where if you're not looking at it, it will chase you. No, it's not like that. It's actually not like that at all. Hey, what town is this? Welcome to Nabooru. Nabooru? That's from Star Wars Episode 1, right? I cannot help you. Why is Link's head way bigger than everyone else's head? Or at least the ladies. Those ladies in this game kind of look like Simon from Castlevania 2. Weeping Angel, thank you, Drake Featherwing. And Thermal Oxide. With boots, I could walk on the water. I don't think that's how boots work, dude. Unless they're like inflatable boots. Let's get some magic back here. Dr. Hoomst is right, Nate Smith. Quote from KarmaJolt. This is Thunderbird, which is everyone's favorite boss from everyone's favorite Zelda game. That sounds like something I would say. How about that? It's my special medicine. It's called soup. That's what that lady's like. Oh my god. 1000% there's something you can do in this house. I am thirsty. Get in line, lady. Right behind Genevieve B. Is this... Oh, you know what? Is this... Does this fountain have like a statue that has like a water feature that is trickling down here? Want to get some water? Is that Link saying that? Is that his actual dialogue? Is Zelda saying that himself here? That's like the one time he talks in any Zelda game. You have water. Yeah, I also had the water of life earlier, but this is the water of hydration this time, which is equally almost not quite as good. Zelda talks? Not anymore. Zelda speaks. Yummy. Old fountain water. Nicholas D, how do you know? Maybe they take real good care of that fountain in this town. This magic will make your sword shoot fire. Like all the time, constantly. So you might have to lock your sword in like a box, like a fireproof box. Or something. Don't point that thing at me right now. Hamble Gambles. All water is the water of life if it's made well. Can't argue with that because I don't have time for it. Welcome. It's the narrator who is voiced by Danny DeVito. Okay, let me try again. What does Danny DeVito sound like? Rogue Effect, do his voice for me so I know. Wanna get some water? I actually don't know what Danny DeVito sounds like now that I'm thinking about it. Calvin F. beat Zelda 2 last summer. What a great game. What a great viewer. Okay, so I learned how to shoot fire. Stop by for a while. She's got a southern accent. She has a pie baking in the window. Revived? I didn't know any of the healer ladies had different dialogue. Revived. I thought they all said the same thing. What does she usually say? She's like, please let me help you. Come inside. See a man in Darunia before the islands. Alright. Please, save our town. Oh, please don't save our town. That's what she's like. The river devil eats those who are weak. Damn. He does? Please save our town. What's going on in there? Genio? Oops, what did I just do? Let's jump at this dude. Ah! I got right up to eye level with him. And this is all he says? Dot, dot, dot. What am I supposed to do with this guy? What is happening here? That's a cool glitchy thing. You are persistent. Find heart. Something over ocean. Okay, so this guy gives you a hint. If you pester this bat, who's just trying to take a nap, and you jump all the way up to him like, hey, and you just start poking him, he's like, ah, you're annoying. Here's a hint about how to find someone's lost organ. A body part. Evidence of a crime. Big ol' house over here. What is this, Naburu? The river? You must save Hyrule. Like, really? It's just my job. I cannot help you. Alright, let's get my magic back. From that lady with a special medicine. First face, give ×2 mult or +8 mult on Ace 2358. Oh, Genevieve B. So you have a choice. Ah, Genevieve B with the cool $2 asking a question about Balatro. So she either has a choice of getting the photograph Joker or the Fibonacci Joker. I would say the photograph in the long run is more powerful to give you a multiplier. But yo, Genevieve B with the cool $2. Everyone put the puppy dogs in the chat. Thank you so much for the donation. We got 2 more squats to go, everybody. That's my special medicine. Rewrite Miles. No, I did not check it yet, but I wrote it down in my list of glitches to check out. About the Launch Base Act 2 Sonic glitch. Just haven't really had time because this weekend I was hanging out with Genevieve B. But probably tomorrow I'll make some videos. Life goes up? That's fine with me. Actually, I'm at full life. Let's save that for an attack level up, I'd say. I'm pretty close. Yes, the photograph, I'd say. Ah, yeah, so this enemy is not affected by sword blasts. You have to use the fire magic if you want to kill this guy. Terrifying lizard who stands up. Jim, what's going on? I'm moving to VA Beach tomorrow. You ever been? Yeah, actually, Virginia Beach. It's been a long time. But we went to some mini golf places around there a couple years ago. Oh yeah, you can down stab on these guys, and it harms them when their eye is open. What? You gotta hold down though. Let's use the life spell. It's actually Mega Man. Rosella, thank you. Oh, what are these guys called? Are these called levers? Lever? I would never. Look at this photograph. That's right, Quick Guns. Troy's Movies Gaming. So this stream is Zelda 2 Part 2. That's right. And Troy's Movies. Just because you're here, I'm going to show you like a super simple glitch that you can do. So on the way to the mountain town of Darunia, there are these tiles. Well, I didn't mean to do the glitch yet. There are these tiles where you get into a scripted encounter, right? And like, if I step on this overworld tile that's one to the north of me, it goes into like a battle scene, right? And it's like long and annoying, but what I could do is, if I happen to step on that tile at the very same time that I touch an enemy encounter, I'll actually get into like a regular old enemy encounter instead of like the longer and more annoying scripted battle. So I'm trying to do it. I got it before I meant to. Shorts voice, let's go. Yeah, Rithella? Yeah, so instead of doing this annoying encounter to the north, I skip right over it. And there's another one here. So yeah, this one is actually super obnoxious. Because it's got these bubbles that rise up from the floor, and there are jumps that you have to make. It's long and it's difficult. It's long and hard, as they say. But if you run into an enemy encounter that's on the tile of that scripted encounter, you will instead get a regular enemy encounter that's just way shorter and easier, and then it's less risky. There's no risk of falling into a pit and dying when you do that. Mountain town of Darunia, baby. We got purple sky here. I died, says Genevieve B. Oh no, I cannot help you. Ah. That lady was like, I cannot help you, and then she turned into a bat just so that she wouldn't have to talk to me anymore. Oh my gosh. Just avoiding social interaction by turning into a bat. That's pro. That's a great strategy, and I wish I could do that often. Revived! Okay, I guess they do say that. I, like, always skip that dialogue, so I didn't realize that sometimes it's different. The devil does not like noise. Doesn't he literally, like, challenge somebody to a fiddle duel? Rest here! I got a comfy couch! How about that? It's my special medicine. It's soup. Good ref. You like that one, Genevieve B? What does this guy say? I know nothing, but boy do I know it well. The palace has a false wall. I built it myself. He's the architect. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hey kid, want to see a really cool glitch? It's definitely illegal though, so make sure there are no cops watching. So when you're in the mountain town of Darunia, where the sky is purple, you can jump onto the roofs like you're Michael Jordan. No, he doesn't do that. But if you use the jump spell, you can get up here. And then, if you get a running start and jump and pause as you're above the screen, then use the fairy spell, you can tap up, and you will suddenly fall into a new area. You'll go to a completely different town that actually doesn't exist anywhere on the map. This child owns a house? What year is this? A powerful knight lives in this town. I don't think he does, actually. But there is somebody in this town who I think can tell you about, like, a secret key. Please, save our town. I will at some point. Once I explain this glitch a little bit better. The devil does end. That's true. He does do that. Ah, this lady might be it. Yeah. Magic key reads, Treasure of Kasuto. Yeah, so you do eventually find a magic key. And if you exit to the right, you end up in the water, which is great because Link cannot swim. I'm sorry, I mean Zelda. Let's back up though. Let's pretend I didn't do that. Can I? Oh, I can back up even farther, actually. But you do actually want to use the jump spell to get up here, don't you? Because one of these towns... Wait, yeah, actually, I think you're supposed to do this. If you hit the B button on the door, it says there is someone behind the door. I cannot. Yeah. I can't even. Oh my gosh. It's really funny that now I hear how Karma switches into Short's voice. Nicholas D, you never noticed that before? I used to have a narrator voice like this for every scripted video that I ever made. How do you choose what games to play when? David G, oh yeah, super complicated process. So like what I do is, when I feel like it, I do it. Like, I don't really put any thought into it, you know what I mean? But like, the other day in the morning, I just woke up and I was like, you know what, I feel like playing Zelda 2, so I did. When you jump, press up to stab. I came up with it after my friend told me how to press down to stab down. And then I was like, wait, what if you press up to stab up? Bro, I'm gonna blow your mind with this. I got a new maneuver. What if you press down left? Is that the powerful knight? Czar? No, that was just a dude with long hair who found a spear, I think. But yeah, look at this. I can stab in multiple directions now. I cannot help. Oh my gosh. Stab Weast. Zelda doing command inputs in an RPG. Rescue the kidnapped child on the island. It's not my child, but if you bring him back here, I won't eat him. A powerful knight lives in this town. Yeah, that's the kid who says that. I cannot H. Please, sir. May I have some more? What? Alright, let's go restore my life and my magic. Revived! Because I was dead before. How about that? It's my special medicine. Alright, what do you think the medicine is? Just straight Robitussin. Alright, anyway, let's go back. So I'll show you the annoying... Whoa, that guy is hardcore. Or he really needed a bath. This is the annoying section that I skipped. By doing that very easy trick. And it's not a big deal, but like the randomness of the bubbles is obnoxious, right? So like you do actually want to skip these sections by doing this trick that I was just showing you. So yeah, long story short, when you step on those panels that have the scripted encounters, if you step on them at the exact same time that there is an enemy on that tile, a random enemy on that tile, you will instead do the random encounter, and those are, like, easier than the scripted ones in a lot of cases. What's over here? Is there anything to explore? It's a big old bridge. Oh, yes. That is kind of where I need to go, like, now. Ooh, I let go of the down arrow and I forgot to stab. Okay, I'm heading out. Thanks for being great, says Thermal Oxide. Yeah, hey, appreciate you. Genevieve with the members only emojis. I like avoiding the ones in the lava area. Those scripted ones suck. Yes. Thank you, Rogue Effect. It's spiced rum in the medicine bottle. Damn. Banned. Rogue Effect, that guy donated before, isn't that weird? Anyway, now there's a maze. Yeah, that bridge that you cross, it just kind of like warps you here automatically. Do I need to go this way? Oh wait, I think I do. This might be like one of the funniest parts in the game. Whoa, there's a lizard with a spear. Those guys are in Breath of the Wild, are they not? Let's use the life spell here. Need to sleep, Karma. Game faster. I will. Rogue effect. I didn't mean it like that. But yeah, so that kidnapped child that needs to be rescued, he's right here. And when you save him, you just hold him above your head like you're a cheerleader. And then I guess you put him in your pocket. Or maybe it's like in Fire Emblem where, like, when you rescue a unit, it just becomes, like, you just, like, add it to your unit, so to speak? You know what I mean by that. And now I have, like, less, movement and speed for a while. I'm gonna destroy some forest. How about that? My wife said you're sexy. Timmervidlaw? Yeah, no, she's been texting me. Listen, she's not wrong. But have you seen you? Peyton Quinn. Unhinged chat today. How are you? Thanks for being here, everybody. It's entertaining. Alright, let's skip this scripted encounter again. I'm doing this. I'll take the magic. Just in case. Yeah, let's use it right now. Yeah, Dagger, how are you feeling, by the way? I don't think I've ever put more than 10 minutes into this game. Oh, Peyton Quinn, it's so good. Dave Schmidt, how are you? Okay, so this might still work, even though the random enemy encounter wasn't on the tile that had the scripted encounter. I was still moving toward it when I got into a battle, and therefore it worked. Doing good, busy as heck. Good. Playing another beloved classic, I see. Yeah, welcome in. Who is in here? Is there anything under this bench? No. Oh, it is said the east of Naburu has what? Who is saying that? Is that just a message written somewhere on a note that I found? Bedtime later, says Eric D. Yeah, so this game doesn't have too many, like if you find an empty room, there's usually a reason for that empty room. But yo, Eric D, thanks for showing up. Everyone put the D in the chat for Eric D. Has nothing, or they died writing the note. So yeah, what was the... What did it say? East of Naburu? East? The east of Naburu has... This is Naburu, isn't it? Oh no, I'm in Darunia. Very similar names, kind of, if you think about it. They both have a D and a Ru. Where's the lady? I'm really jumping this high while holding on to a child, by the way. But yeah, very similar to the rescue command in Fire Emblem, where like if Link dies now, then I drop the kid, I guess. You are a hero for saving my child. Come! Have my soup! Everyone's trying to give me soup in this game, I feel like. Grimace Sky is real. Yeah, I think it's gonna storm or something. Thanks for the child. This magic will strengthen the shield. Hiya! I love that he does the Degeneration X to give me a new spell. Ooh, I got Reflect. Also known as Introspection. Rithella, I see you. Okay, let's go this way. There's like a knight. Powerful knight. Lives in this town. Well, good night to you, kid. Alright, so there's like a crazy maze section coming up. Or a craze section coming up. That I don't quite remember how to navigate, but we'll do it. Perfect timing. Ah, well, bad timing on the enemies, though. Hiya! Ooh, I can one-shot those guys now that I have attack level 6. Bah. Definitely not me. Welcome. Take that, Forest. I used my hammer. Boom. Okay, let's go to this island with the weird maze that we went to already to save a child. Magic? Ghost Palace, says Michel Lejeune. Welcome. Okay, now, there might be like a magic upgrade that I can find somewhere around here. But I'm only like 70% sure of that. This is another enemy that can only be killed with fire, but let's do it. Man, this spell is so good, I should use it more often, I feel like. But, like, magic is such a precious resource in this game, you know? A maze with a magic container to boot. Yeah, I hope I remember where to find that, Jonathan P. Whoa! But yeah, you are supposed to fall... Ah, it was actually easy to find it. I should have used the life spell before I picked it up. That's okay, we'll find a red potion at some point. Tara Branford! Yo, welcome. You're correct. Magic jars in this maze. Okay, I trust you. We recently played all the way through Final Fantasy VI, as a matter of fact. Tara Branford is the, you could argue the main character of that game. If all else fails, use fire. Listen, I'm gonna go to fire as my first option. $100 points from those weird dinos. So if I cast fire and then I stab them with my actual sword, does that still hurt them? Whoa! That guy be jumping. Like Destiny's Child. Let's use life here. Am I at full? Yes, I am. Might as well use shield and fire, in case I need them at some point. Yo, did you see him duck my fireball? He ducked my Hadouken. Zangief can't do that. Not me. Finding the easy path is the trick to this maze. Nah, I'm gonna do the convoluted one, I think. And shoot a bunch of fire. Does this get me there? Yo, that looks like the most annoying enemy in the game that isn't like a big old knight guy. He dropped a red for me? You know what to do. Cast all the buffs. I changed the sky there. Did you see that? Yeah! I got a red potion. I get to do what I want. That guy gives 50 experience, though, which is kind of cool. Ooh, there's a big old palace with all these, what do you call them? Columns. I love the tile pattern here. Shoot. Calculator. It's a great thing that I'm starting this dungeon with less health. In the Famicom Disc version, you could hit the Tektites with a sword. Yeah, so there are apparently a lot of differences in the Japanese version. I was just talking about how the boss music is like a really short, obnoxious loop. Like, even shorter than the one in this game. How am I supposed to get that? Oh, well. I used my down thrust for like 1 frame. Bro, get out of the pit. If you ain't gonna mosh. Did you see him dance on the ledge there? I got a new phone, says definitely not me. I need to do that. It's kind of obvious, says Rogue Effect. You're kind of obvious. That tile is called a basket weave, at least when you make it with bricks. Sears, with the knowledge. Puppet, what's going on? How are you? You can exit and enter to get a potion if you wish. I might. I've only got 1 life, which is bad news. Made it. Made the jump. I was very cavalier about that. F'd that guy up, too. Bido of 2. I'm playing on Switch. Ooh, a candle. Wait, that's not really what that is. Oh, this is annoying. Oh, I should have used life immediately. Well, good thing I had 1 life left. Ooh, he tricked me. He faked me out there. Anything in there? Yes. Fine. What? Oh, he's immune to fire. Okay, I'll take that result, actually. I only got hit once there. Despawn, yeah. I was gonna say, did he fall into the lava? Oops. Yeah, no, you can fall here. Let's go to the right. I hid up on top of that skull, and that Wosu didn't see me. I'm so clever. He's like, where'd he go? If you're okay with a hack, Hoverbat released a PC port of this game. Subtitled Link is Adventuresome. Yeah, I've been hearing about that, Terra B. Double skellies. Ooh, their weakness is their bones. Wait, I don't even need to go this way. Next palace has infinite eyeball room. Okay, I don't need to go to the left there. Middle of the night, sleep passing by. Yo, Nick the Frenchie. Have a good night. Thanks for showing up. Okay, so I need to spend some big magic here. Let's use the reflect spell just to show you what it does. These, I guess those are whiz robes. But when they cast magic, if you have reflect cast on your shield, you can bounce it right back at them. You kind of have to be in the right position to hit them. But you get a bunch of experience for that. 100 from that guy? Hey, Nick the Frenchie. Yeah, I'll see you soon. Yes, everyone put Le Croissant in the chat for Nick the Frenchie. Alright, I thought there might be another that I could reflect their magic and get more experience. Yeah, I see you, Jonathan P. Where's that? Gosh, those enemies are obnoxious. Well, I could have done it better, but instead I was like, I'll do it worse. And that worked out great for everyone. Merci, good night, yes, bonsoir. I went this way, right? This takes you to that big old hole, so to speak. Yeah. Herbal Shenron, welcome. Soundtrack's so good. Illogic, I see you. Karma, hope you are feeling better. Whoa, I didn't realize you could fall into the elevator like that. Just fell on the shaft. But yeah, Death Bob, thank you. I do feel much better. Gonna go to bed pretty soon. Bonne nuit, yes. Yeah, I was thinking, does that mean good evening? J-Mac! Oh, I don't have enough magic points for reflect, but you can still block the magic even if you don't reflect it. That was bad. Kind of slid right on top of him. I have a key, so we can go this way. And at some point, I do want to show off that the fairy spell can fly through the keyhole of those doors. Ooh. Not what I wanted. Sure, I'll take it. Can I jump? Yeah, I have just enough magic to grab this key. I have 0 lives, everybody, so I gotta be, like, careful and stuff. Which is not, you know, my forte. Crunch! I don't want to fight that guy. Actually, I have the jump spell, so... So it's a little easier. Whoa! Did he throw... What happened there? What? How did that happen? I didn't think that was possible. Oh, this is another room that has those infinitely spawning dudes. It doesn't, but... I will take the tunnel. I'll take the subway, everyone. If I can kill that guy without getting hit... I get a level up, and I can at least use my... If it's a magic level up, I can at least cast the life spell. I made hot dogs, says Sammy the Tanuki. Heck yeah. You can hit 2 blocks at a time. Okay, this is annoying. Oh no, I punted it. That's okay, we made it to a magic level up. Done with Kirby? No, J-Mac. Just taking a big old break. I'll get back to it for sure. Let's double life, as a matter of fact. All right, we're not in like awful shape now. If we get a red potion or enough blue potions, then like we'll even be in good shape. Speaking of good shape, I've got 2 squats to do. I should do that. So what is Zelda 2 even about, says Fori Gaming. Same as other Zeldas, plot-wise, I would say. In this one, Link is put to sleep by a curse, so Zelda has to go to a bunch of dungeons and put crystals in statues. So that he can wake her up. Ready? Let's do 2. 1. 2. Zelda 2 is about $30, is that true? For like a loose cart? Death Bob? Jacob A said hi. Hey, welcome. So yeah, anyway, I just got Zelda a magic level up. Did I come from the right? I did, I think. Let's go down this elevator. Yeah, I haven't been this way, I don't think. Or have I? Oh, that guy spawned right on top of me. Okay. I have a key now, so I can go through this. I was trying to turn around so I could block. Story of Zelda 2, the TLDR version. Yeah, Zelda has to kill Ganon and wake Link from her sleep. This is not the same Link from the first story. Yes. Those bridges just collapse under your feet. That's like a one-time use bridge for some reason. Signet, how are you? I've been doing that for like, I don't know, 6 years at this point. Which one is Zelda again? The pig-like monster? He's the guy with the helmet that's like, show me your moves, and then he fights Metroid. Metroid Brain? Oh my god, that elevator tripped me up. Gotta hate stairs and elevators now. I'm gonna die, everyone. I need a red potion like yesterday. Bad idea. Red potion? Nope. Red knight. I dropped a pea bag, but like, I don't think I'm gonna survive with it. I have jumped into like every single one of those, have I not? That timing worked out great. God, this room is so obnoxious. I don't love when the Wizrubs spawn right on you. Yeah, I'm not surviving this. No, the pea bag! Night spawn, you hate to see it. That could have been a red potion though, right? If there's a red potion in this room and I don't have enough magic to jump to it. I got stabbed. Well, let's get back in there, everybody. Let's go. We did the 2 squats. Let's update the reps counter. I'm not playing very well, I gotta say. Giselle F, how are you? Ah, damn, Return of Piggy thing. Yeah, Oakley, that's Zelda. You know, so often when I, like, it's a dumb gimmick. Everyone knows this. I call Link Zelda, I call Zelda Link. But every now and then, like, someone will correct me and be like, it's okay, it's a common mistake. I don't think I've ever heard anyone make that mistake. Not in the last 20 years, anyway. Do you play Sonic? Giselle F, I was just talking about Sonic Mania. I don't really, but, like, I was thinking about just, like, getting into Sonic 1, 2, and 3. Just trying them. Metroid 2, Return of Ganon. Yeah, it's 50-50 for a Red Knight. Or a magic refill, I see. Iron Knuckle is what they're called. Not Dark Nuts. Thank you, thank you. You should hire a mod, says Fuwadi. You should tell me what to do. Sonic and Knuckles is amazing. J-Mac? I'll play him someday. Can I tell you what to do? Glasses change. Yo, Straw Hat Brian, you got it. Let's do these ones that Sean R got me. Fuwadi, you're telling me this as if I haven't ever streamed before. Actually, I hired Karma as my streamer, says Rogue Effect. Zelda 2, such a cool game, says Dave Zad. Hey, thanks. Ah, those are super dope. Hey, thanks, Straw Hat Brian. Occasionally those panther head statues will have a red potion too. Yeah, so I heard it's every 6th enemy will drop either like a potion or a pea bag, but every 6th enemy has the drop. So that was 3 right there. Let's even use the fire spell to kill this enemy here. 4. If my counting is correct, which it usually is not. But I don't know if it matters, like, if I go between... Like, if I go to the overworld, does that reset? Let's try it. So that was the 6th guy overall. Or was that the 6th? Well, that guy dropped a thing. So yeah, maybe going to the overworld affects the count. Oh my gosh, the colors are insane now. I don't know how I blocked that, but I did. I didn't need to stab there. Hey, do you have Tears of the Kingdom? I have it. I do, Giselle, and I even streamed it for a little bit before I stopped. I don't know why I never went back to that game. But yeah, I got that for myself as a birthday present when it came out. It's a global counter, okay. Alright, let's skip this one again. I, like, stupidly lost a life. Because I'm in streamer mode and not gamer mode. But also, now that I'm thinking about it, why am I going that way at all? I do not need to go that way. These enemies don't respawn? Oh, I guess this guy does. No, well, he respawned because I didn't kill him. He fell into the water. Flory Gaming. Maybe because it's not as good as other games? What, Tears of the Kingdom? It was great. I mean, I was having fun with it. I cannot see my life meter. Yeah, I have to go to the maze. Oakley, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, shoot, I have to go through that whole maze again. Okay, so yeah, game over in this game is pretty bad. Now that I'm seeing it, I guess I just didn't remember it from the last time I played, but if you game over in this game, you have a lot of overworlding to do to get back to, like, whatever palace you just died in. Wanted to like Tears of the Kingdom, but it didn't feel different enough from Breath of the Wild, and I put like 200 hours into that. Interesting. That guy was psyched to see me. Alright, we'll kill him. Stand up. Like Ludicrous. 50 points. Hit him with the fireballs. So yeah, I think there is like an easy route to this maze, where you get into like a very minimal amount of encounters. Minimal amounters. Is that a red? These glasses make it hard to see colors. I think that's red. Let's life here. Can't you use the ladder or the raft to cross the water? Yeah, so the raft got me to this continent. Aku Dokeshi. Welcome. Yeah, the raft is what I needed to use to get from the left side of the world to the right side of the world. And by that I mean, I guess, west to east. Oh, I didn't block both of those? There's a fly on my monitor. It got me killed! I took a hit because of it. I was distracted, everyone. Eastern Hyrule, thank you. Let's keep using fire. That's what cavemen were like. Ooh, there's a red potion. Oh, there's another red potion. Alright, I have full life now. I think. Reptane, how are you? Ooh, piece of candy. Is that from something? Ooh, piece of donation. Yo, Lexi Wolf with a cool $2 saying, Karma, I love you. Hey, Lexi Wolf, thank you so much. Everyone put the wolves in the chat for Lexi Wolf. The lady, the wolf, the legend. Family Guy? Okay, maybe I know that, actually. Maybe I have seen that. I'm gonna change glasses one more time to something that lets me see colors a little bit better. Yo, the Tri-Eyes for the Tri-Force? Enlif, how are you? Wait, let's add 2 to the reps counter. Thank you so much, Lexi Wolf. For the cool $2. Yo, those are my favorite glasses, says Oakley. Good. I hit that guy right on the tip of the nose. What? There was 2 of him. I'm so bad at blocking, everyone. Bye, says Giselle F. Requesting glasses change. Yo, Lexi Wolf. From these, you mean? Or did you say that before I put these on? I actually don't know. Excuse me, everyone. Let's do these. Alex B, I see you. Yeah, if I stole TN's sunglasses, how powerful do you think I am? Fire? I have plenty of that. Alright, we got the red potion. Which apparently is a 50-50 drop from any of these statues that can drop a red potion. Pink glasses. You got it, Lexi Wolf. These are pink, right? I can't remember where I've been. But I want to say I went that way. I must go. Hey, Tara B. Hey, thank you so much. I actually do kind of want to reflect here. Okay, smart move. After I did that, he peaced out. He's like, oh, the thing that can kill me? Bye. Bop. 100 points for that. Kinda worth it. Alright, ooh, that guy got me extra money. Let's go down, I think. And then I think we're just going left again. Got him. I am sort of wasting my magic to do that, but you get a bunch of experience for that. I'm actually not that far from a level up now. Which is nice, because a life level up can save my skin. Do I want to go this way? I actually don't remember. I don't have any keys. The wizards. That's right, Reptane. Have you ever completed this game? Haven't played it in a long time. I have, but same. It's been forever. Oh my gosh. That's probably worth getting. Selena, what's going on? How are you? Whoa! Where did that guy come from? I think one of your first shorts was the Darunia Town glitch. Yeah, Oakley the Needle. That was like probably my third or fourth A Wild Glitch Appears video. I'm impressed that you knew that. Alright, so that's a good drop. Red potion there. Well, this will take me to the boss. I feel like I missed a treasure, everyone. Oh, this boss is the boss that you want to sit in the corner and use Reflect on. So yeah, just this guy is gonna spam a ton of magic at knee height, and you just want to cast a Reflect spell, sit in the corner and crouch with your shield out and bounce it back. And that's how you kill that boss, but I want to go back into the dungeon before I get my next level up there. Let's at least get 2,500 experience before I close out this dungeon. I didn't find the dungeon item, you're right, Michelle. But I broke that block. Can't believe I did that, says Genevieve B. What are we talking about? That again. I thought the debuff was only play one type of hand, but it was only play one hand. Oh no. Genevieve B, I was on like the sickest run earlier where I had like a negative legendary joker that made it so that my kings and queens gave ×2 mult. And then I lost, and I was getting like 3 million points per hand, but then I lost to a boss blind where I had to get 40,000 points. But it was like face cards are debuffed. And I was like, oh, that's my whole deck, isn't it? Zelda 2 is lol the worst. Umpa, sounds like you've never played this game. This is an amazing game. All you get is a key? David G, for killing the boss? I mean, no. You'll get 2 level ups. Yeah, I think do I gotta go this way? I actually don't know. Okay, I didn't realize that that guy, when he threw his thingy, it would, like, boomerang back a little bit farther. Have it, own it, and still terrible. Why do people say that? Okay, I don't need to go this way, but there is a 100-point dude over here. So let's get my life level up here. And then go back down to the boss room. I'm a huge OOT fan, that's why. You can like multiple things, I think. Kit Kat said hi. Hey, welcome. I don't know, like, I played a lot of the Zeldas, and I love this one. Ocarina of Time, honestly, like, that one's good, you know. I don't think it's as good as, like, Link's Awakening or Oracle of Seasons/Ages. Those games are awesome. Love playing OOT randos. Oh, I have seen those, though. Yo, Lexi Wolf with a cool $10 saying, so, Karma, somehow I tore my ligament in my elbow to my wrist and my left arm, so now I'm one-handed for the next month. You tore your left arm? Lexi Wolf, sounds like you're gonna be alright. Yo, everyone, put the wolves in the chat for Lexi Wolf, who just gave a cool $10. And I think I said something in the chat about how I'll cast a random spell if I get $10. So I'm closing my eyes here, picking a spell, and casting it. Oh, it was shield. You got the random shield, Lexi Wolf. Hey, thank you so much. Minish Cap, I feel, is a little underrated. Rogue Effect, what? What? Rogue Effect? But yeah, Lexi Wolf, you being serious? That's not a setup to a joke? Zelda 2 has a huge difficulty spike at Death Mountain. A lot of people don't appreciate a challenge from the retro games. Christopher, like, maybe it's part of that, and, like, maybe it's just very different from any other Zelda, you know? But yeah, a lot of people complain about the difficulty on this game. Other Zelda games are hard, aren't they? Anyway, let's get a huge level up here. And then skip it. Okay, let's go back into the palace so I can find the treasure. Yo, magic will go up? Let's do it. Magic level 7, everybody. Nice level up. Hey, thanks, Sears. A jar. I'm taking it. That guy's gonna fire me. Okay, so, like, where haven't I been? I feel like I went this way and discovered everything that was over here, but maybe I'm wrong. Low battery? I'm literally plugged in. Nintendo Switch, what are you talking about? So yeah, I went this way. There was a key over there, right? Maybe it was down this way? Karma, did you just pun me? I did, Lexi Wolf. I went this way. Sure. Zelda low on power, but he has courage. Oh my gosh. Rogue effect? Wisdom? Hardly knew him. Oh, I didn't go this way. I was like, hey, you know what? F that. Gotta bait this guy out a little bit. Let's use the shield here. Oh, you know what? That might have been a bad idea. Because I don't have a key to get in there, but if I have enough to cast Fairy, yeah, you can actually just go through these doors as the Fairy. You can squeeze through the keyholes. And speedrunners will use Fairy before they collect items, because when you collect an item in Fairy form, Link doesn't stop to hold it up in the air like, yeah, look at these shoes I got. But yeah, look at these shoes I got. Now what? I have to say it's awesome watching someone who likes this game, says Oompa. I didn't. But it looked as fun as Final Fantasy back in the day. Hey, Lexi Wolf. With a cool $5 saying, I had a Zelda pun, but I didn't want to try and force it. Nice, Lexi Wolf. Yo, thank you so much for the cool $5. Everyone put the wolves in the chat. We got 420 experience, and I am almost dead. I don't need to be in here anymore. Hey, Lexi Wolf, thank you so much. A Zelda pun, you say? There's an extra life right outside the Mage Bridge. The Maze Bridge. The Mage Briz. Oakley the Needle? Now that I have these boots, I can walk on water, right? Because that's what boots do. Everyone knows this about boots. If you have boots, you can walk on water. The old Jesus jaunt, as they call it. But yeah, so now that I have the boots, I can actually just walk this way to get out. So, there's an extra life right outside the Maze Bridge. Where would that be? Well, I died. In the corner sand. Oakley the Needle, thank you. Okay, so outside the maze bridge, in the corner sand. Maybe it's down to the south a little bit. But let's try to find this extra life. Ooh. Oh. Ah, here we go. Yeah, and if you find an extra life, it's just like a little doll. That Link is like, yeah, someone made a voodoo doll of me. That's odd and concerning. But now that I have the boots, I can actually just walk on most of the water in the game. Not all of it. But like very easy to get back to town from the maze there. I can just go straight to Naburu, everyone. Hey, let's do these 17 squats. Thanks so much to Lexi Wolf and Genevieve and everyone else who donated. Okay, we got 17 to go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right. Thanks for the squats. Okay. I think 17, my favorite number, says Oakley the Needle. Same with my friend Kira H. Let's take those off the counter. All right. And now let's get whooped. I know I just got an extra life, so I have to do this twice. I think if I had the second controller plugged in, I could just pause the game and open up the save menu. I like how on the pause menu it says Link face times 0, but on that black screen it was like the goo times 1. So I guess I have times 0 extra lives, is what that means. Is this not in Switch? No save state? No, I just want to use the regular save files. I can, Oakley the Needle. But hey, let's save the game and call it a stream there, everybody. Dang it. I used the rewind feature to save. Yeah, well, I'd have to save over some old files. Look at this. December 1st, 2020. Oh, I know exactly what these are. This is a save file that I did for a glitch in the Great Palace where you can skip a chunk of it. It's the thing I was talking about earlier. This was a save state for when I did, I think, the Thunderbird skip video. Let's save over this, which is the final battle, aka the Faddle. All right. All right, everybody. Hey, thank you so much for watching me play a little bit of Zelda II, The Adventure of Link. Until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great, and I will see you tomorrow. Night, Karma. Yo, Lexi Wolf, thank you so much.